Colt is mainly used today in game modes such as Brawl Ball and Heist. He isn't really a good brawler or seen as viable in the meta, yet he is still the second most picked brawler in the game, sitting at a 2.88% use rate. But these numbers are far from what we had years ago. Today, we'll be covering this brawler's entire history and covering his ups and downs. Let's go back to 2017. Colt initially had a shorter projectile speed and a projectile range, which got buffed later on in August. A month later, he got a slight remodel and a couple more buffs to his health and reload time. Around this time, you can see that brawlers had 4 times less health and damage compared to now, which Brawl Stars changed to make balancing easier. In December, Colt's Slick Boot star power was added. Colt was starting to get heavily nerfed since players were finding out that Colt was an absolute beast in Heist, since he could snipe it from half the map and end the match in no time. Nothing much happened this year, besides Colt getting 7 nerfs and a slight buff to his projectile size. In May, we saw the rework of Heist. Now it became how we know it as today. With this change, we saw the base race. Tanks ignore defense and rush to the safe to deal as much damage as possible. This change, along with the 7 nerfs for Colt, made him fall off the meta, and we wouldn't see him for a long time. This year, we saw another remodel for Colt, as well as an icon change. In January, his Royal Asian Colt skin was added, and was arguably the best skin we have seen at the time. 6 months later, his Outlaw Colt skin was added, and a week later, we saw his Magnum Special star power. In December, his Corcel Colt skin was added to the game. This year was incredibly stale for him, and Colt was seen as a mediocre brawler, but this would change very soon. In March, Colt's Speed Loader gadget was added. This made it so that if you're out of ammo, you can instantly get all that back with a click of a button. In November, we saw the Challenger Colt skin, which was added to help fund for the 2020 Brawl Stars World Finals. And soon, it will become the rarest skin in the game. A month later, we saw one of the most OP gadgets of all time, Colt's Silver Bullet. With one click, you will get all 6 Colt shots condensed into one single bullet. This gadget was terrorizing the game in early 2021 and shot Colt all the way back up to the S tier. He could one-shot throwers and snipers. Supercell saw this and decreased the damage by 3 times, and thus his reign of terror was over. For the rest of the year, Colt just got some new skins and a change to his class, from Sharpshooter to Damage Dealer. This year, absolutely nothing happened, besides him getting a flavor text change, a new skin, a buff, and a rarity change from common to rare. In April of 2023, some of his skins got their price raised. Handsome Colt went from 49 gems to 79 gems, and Outlaw Colt went from 500 star points to 29 gems. So if you bought any of them before, you've made a solid investment. In September of 2023, all brawlers including Colt got a health and damage stat buff of 5%. And we also saw the release of Hypercharges, and Colt was first in line. His Hypercharge got him a second super. Clicking his Hypercharge made him get 2 supers instead of 1, which was way too OP at that time, seeing that there were only 6 Hypercharges on release. He also got another flavor text change, and a free skin for Brawler Days, Dark Angel Colt. Supercell saw how overpowered Colt's Hypercharge was, and in the start of 2024, Colt's Hypercharge got an insane 4 nerfs in a row. In April, he got his mecha skins and saw his mutation. Later in the year, his second angel skin was added, and he had an interesting bug. In December, he had the honor to become Woody. Now we are in the present, and Colt is just another brawler, known for his fun mechanics and his insane amount of skins.